Hi Taurus, happy 2022. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to do a yearly reading for you. I'm not going month by month. I'm just going to give you a general theme that Spirit wants me to tell you. Of course, that's not going to be the only theme this year, but it's coming through this channel, okay? So it is a general reading, so take what parts you want, and the ones that you don't feel fit for you, that's okay. Just keep moving along with it and you'll be a-okay. Weird. I feel like that's part of the message here, okay? For the year, it's like things are gonna come and I'm hearing come and go, and some of them are for you and some of them aren't. And I feel like you're gonna do a really good job understanding where you want to put your energy. Okay, now I did pull a card prior to turning on the camera for you to get an idea of the energy here for the year, and I got the coyote. The coyote is a trickster, but the coyote is a divine trickster, okay? It's not like a devil type of energy. It's more of a test from spirit. Are you going to overcome something that maybe in the past would have you a little bit caught up in your feelings or caught up in your head? Okay, or made you feel insecure about something? Are you going to be able to overcome something? And I feel like what you're overcoming is a feeling like you need to act. Okay, like somebody's going to try to provoke you or instigate something, or maybe just even like a slight jab, a little bit of a slight jab there, trying to get a reaction from you. And I feel as though Taurus, well, you're not letting it bother you. You're just kind of observing whatever it is they're doing. And you're saying, wow, all right. That says, that doesn't mean what you're doing is actually a reflection of who I am. That's just what you've decided to say to me or what you've decided to do to me. And I don't need to take that in as something that is about me. Okay, so I feel like you're having a really easy time understanding what crap is yours and what crap is someone else's. Yeah, and you're not going to internalize anything anybody does that is negative or toxic or trying to get a reaction. Now, I feel like some of the things that are going to happen in this year aren't all going to be intentionally trying to provoke you. Some of them might come unconsciously from people, but they'll still stir a little bit of a like, really? I should say something about that. And Spirit is saying you need to know when to be still during this year and when to act. And I feel like the stillness is going to bring you a lot of calm energy. Okay, I feel like in the last few years, there's been a lot of action, change, transformation taking place with you. And this year feels like a little bit of a reprieve where you're going to reground and center yourself. So don't let the coyote trickster energy get the best of you. Okay? Feel like it's just a little bit of a heads up. Nothing too apocalyptic, I heard, okay? Yeah. And don't let anybody try to stir up feelings that something apocalyptic is coming your way, okay? Remain calm. Yeah, Two of Wands. The world is in your hand, right? You make your own choices. You make your decisions of where you're going. This is the energy that surrounds you right now. So you're starting a new path. There's the apocalyptic. Okay. That's the choice, I feel like. Okay, let's get the rest of the cards out. Okay. What's leaving you this year, what's staying in 2021, is any insecurity that you had, any kind of self-doubt, not connecting with self, feeling insecure, maybe emotionally unstable at times. Now, Taurus, you are Taurus, so this is probably happening only in your deepest private moments and not on full display for other people, okay? But those moments that you did have, you're leaving that behind in 2021. They're just not useful to you. Okay, you've come out of something where being in an energy of I'm not good enough, Why don't they like me? Or, this is never going to happen for me. What did I do wrong? All of those kinds of things. You're leaving that energy behind, or you can if you want, in 2022. Okay, so let's find out what the Tower is. Now, the Tower represents a shift in your life caused by the new year. Okay, Taurus, so you're making a decision to go down a new path, I feel, one in which there's no insecurity, or maybe you're dropping someone who makes you feel this way. You were giving too much of yourself to something, maybe a job, something, or someone, with no return. Okay, it left your cup empty. And you're making a decision now, you're at the fork in the road, to go on a different path. And Taurus, you're choosing this path of calm, centered stillness. And here's where the trickster energy comes in. It's almost like going to feel apocalyptic, or something's going to make you, and that came out, right? Like something's going to make you feel like so you're making a decision, you make the decision, it looks safe, it looks solid, looks good, and then boom, something happens and it's like, wow, I made the wrong choice, or something's like happening now that I wasn't planning for. I don't get this year of reprieve that I was looking for, but that's the trick in and of itself. Okay, it's all about perception and how you want to respond to certain events that go on around you. The Tower creates energy. It offers you energy to do things with. Now, you could take that energy and catastrophize with it, or you could take that energy and imagine new potentials and possibilities in your life. And so something is shifting drastically once you make this initial decision. Maybe you're leaving a job, maybe you're cutting out a friend, maybe you're ending a relationship, whatever it is that you're doing here, deciding to do, it feels pretty safe, but then it creates a much bigger shift than you even imagined would happen. And there's going to be a moment of, oh no, I should not have done that. I didn't see this coming. But that's the trick, okay? You should do whatever it is that you're about to do. Yes. Okay. This is good, Taurus. Okay, something in your life that is going dark. 4 of Wands in reverse. Well, I heard false foundation, and so is the Tower, right? This is a connection that you're in, or that you had recently, or potentially somewhere that you moved to, a home, or a job situation where you signed, a contract for a long time, something stable, solid that you have, okay, that you put roots down somewhere, or I'm hearing made a plan to put roots down somewhere, and it goes belly up. Something happens, okay? Something happens here. I'm going to do an extended reading, and I'm going to go in and clarify and find out what happens. If you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box below. But something happens here to break up a connection, okay? Or something happens in the home, you move, something happens with your career. It's a disruption here. Tower to the 4 of Wands. Your foundation does get shaken, but it's a good thing. I heard it's a damn good thing. Okay. Now, if you're in a loving connection and this is creating some anxiety to hear this, then it's probably not that, okay? It might be something else in your life that's going to shift and end. Some of you were, and this is very specific, okay, but some of you were considering getting married to someone, or taking your relationship to the next level, maybe moving in with someone, and something major happens around you and doesn't allow you to do that, and it's like it's a blessing in disguise. Now, it's not going to feel like that, though. It's going to feel like a roadblock. Okay. Something in your life that will be illuminated in 2022. Page of Wands in reverse. Sometimes there's surprises in life, Taurus, and I know you're not the biggest person on surprises, right? But you can't get the answers to everything. And if you continuously try to find the answer to something that spirit has already answered, but say, you know, you don't feel like the answer went deep enough, or you want to know more, if you continually try to push that energy, it's like it gets all mixed up. I'm seeing a tornado here. The message gets lost. Everything gets confusing. You can't locate your intuition. You're basically forced into a position of having to trust that everything will unfold the way that it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. So I feel like in 2022, what's going to be illuminated is you thought something was going to happen a certain way, or you were being told something was going to happen in a certain way. And I feel some kind of frustration that it wasn't. You kept trying to push for an understanding of how something was going to happen, or what decision you should make, when you should make it, rather than just releasing and letting things happen as they should. And it's like the minute that you do that, and you're going to do that when this tower moment happens, okay? The minute you do that, you release and you let go of that expectation, you understand why you weren't able to know whatever it is you wanted to know before. Okay, so yeah, something's going to be revealed to you. Page of Swords looking right over here at the Page of Wands. Something is going to be revealed here once you let go. And when you let go, it's not even like a conscious of like, okay, I'm going to let go. It's that something else is going on here where your energy gets redirected, which is probably why the tower is coming in the first place. So your energy gets redirected over here. You release that need to know something, and then boom, you understand it. Yeah, because you've been pushing for something, Taurus. Yeah. Okay. So a change that lies ahead. Yeah, so that's the Page of Swords. You'll be able to see something that you didn't see before. Now, this is a page, so it's not the King of Swords, so you're not going to have complete full mastery over whatever this is that you've been trying to figure out. It's going to be an insight that requires more investigation or more reflection, more thought. But it's that initial insight, it's the key to open the door, okay, that you're going to get. Where you didn't have that key in the last year. And I feel like, Taurus, you were searching for that key to understand something. And, you know, I feel like what you're going to understand is why you couldn't understand something. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, something you can manifest in 2022. We have the Devil card coming out with the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the King of Cups in the upright. I heard replacing the Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting, because I was about to say this is a couple, but I guess not. It's you. Yeah. You're different. At the end of 2022, you're different. You're a completely different person, which is what the Tower aims to do. And this doesn't feel like it doesn't feel scary to me, Taurus. You know, when I used to get tarot read for me, like in person, other people would read tarot for me in person, and I'd see that Tower card come out, I'd always be like, oh, no. But then I started to work with that card a lot more, and I actually grew to have a very loving relationship with the Mars energy. Okay, because it takes Mars, the universe, a lot of force to send its energy, you know, right to your situation to break up something that's not good for you. Like, that's a lot of work for the universe to do that. So if the universe is willing to put that much effort and energy to break up something that's not good for you, or to shift your circumstances, or to enlighten you about something, then that means the universe really loves you and cares about you enough to give you that. So what you can manifest I feel like you're going to understand your attachment to wanting to know something, and then you're going to manifest the ability to leave behind toxic patterns of thinking, feeling overly defensive towards other people, maybe even yourself. Okay, you doubted that your ability to manifest something here. I'm hearing let love come in. Okay, you're going to let love come into your heart, Taurus, in a big way, without trying to figure out exactly what you need to do, exactly what you need to say, how you should manifest it, how you should react, how you should respond. All of those questions, okay, are going to dissipate. You're going to release that desire to control something. When we try to control something, it's typically because we feel unsafe, and so control gives us a sense of safety. Nothing can hurt you if you're in control, right? So I feel like part of what you're going to realize in 2022 is that you're safe. And therefore you can release control over something. You're safe in a relationship that you're in. You're safe in a job that you're in. Or maybe you're just emotionally healing and you feel safer in general. Whatever that means to you, it's like a big relief. And it's not just a relief, it's an understanding of what was keeping you stuck in the past. And also understanding how crazy the universe is, how divine timing really works. I don't know exactly how divine timing works, but I do know that when the Tower shows up here to give you a new perspective on something, it's like this couldn't have happened any other way. It's all part of the lesson and the journey. In this reading, anyways, in this case. I want to pull out one of these cards to get a keyword for you, Taurus, before I go into the extended and clarify. I'm going to clarify and find out what the Tower looks like here, what the Four of Wands is, what's, crumbling, what's coming apart here, what you learn, and more about what this King of Cups is. What are you going to do with this energy of emotional stability, of feeling fulfilled, of feeling in control of your life? More connected to your water energy, to your intuition. Laugh. Yeah, the coyote. You're going to laugh at the trickster energy. Right. See, it's like no one's laughing at you, Taurus, anymore. If they did before. Maybe they didn't. But there's nobody laughing at you. I'm hearing spirits smiling at you. And I know that you're going to look back on 2022 and smile, and you're going to laugh, and you're going to have a big, I'm hearing cosmic understanding. Yeah, big cosmic understanding about love. Yeah, and what the universe intends here for you when it comes to love. Okay, Taurus. If this is where you go, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.